Today, we have a fun segment we would love to do with you called Try Hard with Malala. So, and as you know, in rugby, to score a point, it's called a try. So we're going to hit you with some rapid fire questions that you have to try and answer quickly. Are you ready?
I like the try part, so I will try.
Yes. Go. Perfect. All right. You have 2 younger brothers. Who is the most competitive among the 3 of you?
All of them are very competitive. I think the middle one.
Among your siblings, were you the peacekeeper or the rebel?
Peacekeeper, but I think my brothers will disagree.
I think I'm the peacekeeper too, Malala. Turns out I'm not. I really thought that. And they were like, no.
See, this is the funny part. So my 2 younger brothers, they would get into a quarrel. They would be fighting. I would intervene, try to mediate, stop their fight. And then they would turn against me. I was like,
Classic.
I am here to resolve the issue. And then they would unite, become like one and just call me out. And I was like, excuse me, I'm just here for my, playing my part. But anyway.
You try to do a good thing.
What has been your favorite age so far?
Oh, 28. I think I love the age that I am right now. And if you had asked me a year later, I would have said 27. I like getting older for now. That's what I'll say. I like getting older because I don't want myself to be stuck in the past, to be thinking so much about the old days. I know that they were fun and good and there was a lot of excitement to it, but it's when you learn and when you grow as a person, you become a better person for yourself and for everybody around you. I love that. So I have learned so much in the past many, many years that I love this age of mine.
Malala, I don't want to brag, but when this episode comes out, it's my birthday and I'm turning 29. We're the same age right now.
Amazing.
And also, I agree with that. One of my favorite quotes is, your greatest accomplishment is your next one. I think that there's so much more I want to do. And everyone's like, what's the best thing? I'm like, I'm so excited for what's going to happen. I'm excited for my 30s. I've told my sisters, I hear your 30s are great. You know yourself more.
And I'm letting you know, they're cool so far. Do you have a drink of choice?
I love English breakfast tea, black tea. I could have that anytime. These days I'm trying Americano and black coffee because maybe, I am getting older. As we said, I am 28, so I do need more caffeine. But other than that, any drink would work. Yeah. But tea is my favorite.
We're big Earl Grey girls. We just always have that at our house. We're always drinking Earl Grey or mint tea. Ilona and I tried breakfast tea when we were living in Bristol for those 3 months. It didn't agree with us. I don't know. Maybe it's the high tannins in it, but we opted for the Earl Grey, which some of our new British friends called me an old lady for, but I'm not holding it against them.
Yeah, we can give it a try. I would love to invite you to my place and maybe you will reconsider your your thoughts on black tea. Yes.
A proper breakfast tea. So I heard you guys talking about music. That is my first love always. Do you have a song of the summer?
Song of the summer. I think I'll just say Harry Styles, Watermelon Sugar.
Okay, yeah.
That's a good one. That is a good one. Very summer-esque.
What is your girl dinner?
I love dark chocolate. I can have dark chocolate anytime. I love mixed nuts. I love it with tea. I love hummus. Just, with dips, anything. It could be bread. And I love bread. I can have any bread and butter. Oh, the list goes on. Anything that I can just, and this is the summertime. So I love mangoes right now because it's the season. Yeah, Pakistani mangoes are the sweetest, delicious mangoes. I love them.
That's a perfect girl dinner.
You killed it. Perfect girl
To a
dinner.
T.
Good job. Favorite movie you can watch over and over again?
Okay, so I love comedy and I can watch any fun movies. I really love The Dictator. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but The Dictator is one of those fun movies that I love. I love animation. I can watch all the Madagascar movies. I can watch Shrek. I can watch Minions. I can watch any of those movies you pick. I can watch them anytime.
Do you have any pet peeves?
I have many pet peeves. I think we can talk about it forever. And here's the thing, when somebody else does it, then it bothers me. But if I do it myself, then I'm less bothered. But it's like, leaving your clothes and like laundry on the floor, or, for me, it's always like, oh, I'll come back and figure it out or like sort it out. But you never have enough time. Sort of like when people throw their socks on the floor. I don't know, like all of these things. I like things to be tidy as they can be. Yeah.
That's good.
Great answer.
All right, let's head on into the book nook. So in the book nook, we chat about books. We're all big readers. We love fantasy books. And we saw on your story, I think I even commented on it, I saw Oscar's niece gifted you a copy of ACOTAR.
Yeah.
Thoughts on it? How's it going?
I noticed that people have very strong feelings about ACOTAR. And I was getting so many DMs and comments asking me about what I think. And I have been very careful. I said, I'll share when I finish the book. That's what I say, because I'm like, what if people call me out or, so I'm like, I don't want to get into a whole controversial thing. So when I finish, I'll let everybody know.
We are waiting.
Yes, I know. I feel like, okay, I'll be ready.
Do you love fantasy books? What do you mostly read? Like, are you a fantasy reader? Are you, fiction, nonfiction? What are you reading? And do you have a book that you've really loved?
My favorite books are usually nonfiction. I love memoirs. I love people's personal stories. But I'm also, I can read nonfiction. I can read fiction as well. I can read a fantasy book. I have brought a few books here with me. So My Beautiful Sisters is by Khalida Popal. She was the captain of the soccer team for women in Afghanistan. And her story is really powerful. Like if you read My Beautiful Sisters, you will learn all about, the incredible work she has done, how she took women's soccer to Afghanistan. And then she shares more about what has happened in the past 4 years when the Taliban took over. The Afghan women's team had to bury their uniform and literally hide their trophies or medals, any record that they had ever played sports, because suddenly sports became a crime for women. And the Taliban since then have issued these restrictions on women and girls, banning them from education, work, any public and political participation, and sports. Sports should be the right for any girl, any woman to have. But in Afghanistan, that's not the reality. Women's sports teams are banned from cricket, from soccer, and from the Olympics. And all of these players are in exile right now in Australia, in Portugal, in different parts of the world. But they're advocating, calling out FIFA, ICC, Olympics, all of these international bodies that they need to stand together with the Afghan female athletes, and they need to find ways for them to play, because helping Afghan women play right now is a form of resistance for them against the Taliban. And people need to side with the Afghan women and really challenge what the Taliban are doing. Afghan women and human rights activists call it a gender apartheid, because it is a systematic oppression when half of the population by law are banned from all of their rights, from education to work, and they're punished if they dare to disobey any of those laws. So we are hoping that this becomes recognized as an international crime. This is called a gender apartheid, and people like the Taliban, perpetrators like them, are held accountable, and that we give more support to Afghan women, support their work, fund their work, support the different education initiatives that they're leading. Malala Fund supports their work, including their campaign for gender apartheid and online learning for girls, and that we help the female athletes as well. So we have a lot that we can do. This is her book, Khalida Popal. I love her story. Frankenstein, I was reading recently. I'm sure everybody knows Frankenstein. And then the final one is, this is heavy, is this one. It's actually a birthdays book, The Secret Language of Birthdays. And it is heavy, but it's like 2 pages on every date. And this is like gold. Ilona and Adriana and Olivia, I'll send you a screenshot, or I'll send you a photo of your dates and just tell me if you agree or disagree. But this book is like epic. Of course, not everybody has to take my recommendations for reading. So if you guys want to ignore the birthdays one, you can, but I'll definitely recommend these other ones for you guys to read.
Adding to my to be read pile, all of those for sure, but also the birthday ones. I love that. I was literally going to go, that's okay. Just read me my pages right now. I'm so curious. So I'll definitely take that photo.
Yes.
I'm going to read Beautiful Sisters. That's amazing. Mm-hmm. That is so cool. And, once you have sisters in the title, it works out for us over here, huh?
One of the reasons why I was looking at starting Recess, a women's sports fund, was because I met so many women from different parts of the world who want to get the opportunity to play, but they do not have that right. They do not have those opportunities because of different reasons. And the story of Afghan women is one of them, because right now their teams are banned from playing, and I support them. I advocate with them. So I do believe that Recess will become that platform that will create more opportunities for women and girls to play from any part of the world. When we create these leagues, when we create these tournaments, when we invest in these athletes, they can be from any part of the world, and it can help us ensure that women and girls have more equal opportunities. So yeah, that's sort of my hope.